Hi everyone, we're back for the City of Archives, and this is a it sure is a scenario. Pax, I kind of like to think about the scenario as a like, what are your worst nightmares about this one? Mine is always about failing every willpower test and just like losing my entire hand or deck or something, or just randomly stupidly dying to horror. So if that happens, then I know better than to.
I don't want to jinx us, but I actually really like City of Archives.
I think it's
Um,
fun. It's just it is one of those scenarios where a bad token pull just kind of you have to be able to come back from it, I think.
yes, I think there's a bit of a ebb and flow with cards in your hand that's kind of like Amanda, where like
Hmm.
if you bottom out, you can just be toast.
Yeah, I've
Um,
definitely had the experience where try to commit a bunch to, a frozen in fear test, and then you roll the bias five and fail anyway, and you're like, well, how am I going to do this again next round?
right, yes, that's just it, right? With the 7/7 feeling even, you're like, oh, that's actually fine, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh wait, no, I failed at rotting remains, and I'm actually 7/4.
Hmm.
And
We're
now,
lucky that we don't have any mental trauma. I think that helps out a lot. But
yeah, I agree.
if you start out with some trauma, it can be tough. Okay, so
Right.
let's so if I die stupidly to any of those things I just said, then that is the scenario.
That's right.
Uh I think I think I should be lead investigator.
That seems fine to me.
I'm thinking that if you draw Vita and can look at the top of the encounter deck, then
It's
that
more
might
important to discard ones that are going on you than me.
exactly, or knowing
Yeah.
at least ahead of time, right?
Yeah, I think that's true. Just because of the fact that like your way of helping with enemies has largely been, oh, my agility is incredibly high and I have my whip.
Exactly.
And like one slip away.
And one slip away, and then the weirdo persuasion and whatever
That's
else
right.
might be in here.
But
Oh,
a lot of those are a lot less effective now.
mm-hmm. They really
Whereas
are.
like I can kind of get my gun fighting values high enough to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so like discarding enemies on you can be really good, or um, discarding stuff that's getting you in a bad position to not be able to do clues can be really good.
So speaking of, I forgot our deck changes. I had 8 XP. I got a second copy of Lucky Cigarette Case 3. It's got good icons for this scenario, but
That's
also
right.
not finding it early last time was was not great. A second hot streak. I think I need money. Everything requires money, I think, in my deck. But also a sure gamble. I think this might be a good way to combat some of um, the bad the bad luck, I think, in this scenario. Have you played with this card much, by the way? I know it's a core set card.
Sure Gamble. I've only played Sure Gamble like once, like ever.
I
uh,
have barely played it. I played it once in a parallel Roland deck, and it was really good.
yeah, it's a deceptively good card. Like you look at it and you think to yourself, "Oh wow, this is a really expensive Lucky." But
Hmm.
like a rogue can afford to play a really expensive Lucky, so whatever.
And it
Um,
turns out Lucky is a really good card.
yeah, it turns out Lucky is a really good card, and getting it for 3 XP in a class that wouldn't normally get it is actually like fine
Hmm.
or good, right?
I took out things that I'm not happy about having to take out, but I think with the extra Lucky Cigarette Case 3, having one ofs of a bunch of stuff is okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, on your side, you have an extra
Yeah,
strong armed.
yeah, an extra copy of Strong Armed. I thought that would be really important just for the fact that the tokens can be so nasty in this scenario.
Ooh, yeah.
Um, right, as an extra way to repull. Two copies of Upgraded Guts in exchange for my guts.
Hmm.
That's just really strong for a lot of the treacheries in this one, and getting that card draw in is going to be huge. Um, a cherished keepsake. Once again, kind of worried about horror in this scenario quite a lot. And finally, a single copy of Unexpected Courage level 2, which is kind of a weird card. Like, I know a lot of people don't like it, but personally, I think it's like fine. It's what's available in the card pool.
Hmm.
But more importantly, if you use it with your Yithian ability, it's like a +4 that returns to your hand if you happen to fail. So between Strong Arms, this copy of Unexpected Courage, the Eucatastrophes that I have in my deck, I'm feeling pretty positive about what happens when I'm not covering the -5,
Hmm.
or what happens when I auto fail on this like really important thing. Um, yeah, that's kind of the idea. And I dropped the Mysterious Ravens because I mean probably obvious reasons, like they're just kind of rough for clues. They're more like an icon to commit to a clue than actually bothering to play them and use them. And the push to the limit is like fine, but I was struggling to find something to cut, and I figured, hey, if my strong arm can make it so that I'm, an old hunting rifle is jamming less often, then maybe I don't really need the push to the limit to shoot from the discard pile.
Yeah, I think the Survivor card pool or Hank's card pool in general is pretty resilient to this scenario.
That's right. I
So
guess there's an argument that maybe wrong place, right time should have been what I cut. Like I'm starting to get to a point where I really don't have things to move my horror and damage onto,
mhm.
and also just like I'm not as worried about dying as I was before. It turns out you have a huge health pool, and perseverances kind of get you the rest of the way. But once again, where we're committing cards and perseverance is a double willpower, that could be passing me a rotting remains
Hmm.
rather than like preventing me from dying way later on. So I guess we'll kind of see.
So we have yet to find the right time for this card, huh?
Oh, no,
You haven't played it once, right? Just commit.
I have committed it many times.
Well, okay. So we got to make this decision about whether or not to cooperate or resist Yithian captivity.
Right. So the trade-off between these is like a VP
Hmm.
and does it start you in a different room or something, or is it
It
always
does.
randomized?
It gets you in a room that has a Yithian in it, but is aloof. And you get an extra card basically your first turn, and you also start with a clue apiece.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then the other one just puts them in the VP, but you don't get any of those bonuses.
Hmm.
The big thing is that like I don't care too much about getting a guaranteed victory point. That does not matter to me as much as getting out of the scenario alive does.
Yep,
Um, but also it does mean that you do eventually need to deal with them once the Ithian observers are no longer alive.
correct.
Um, so yeah, I'm not even sure what the right choice is. My inclination would be to allow him to stand around, and hopefully I can get a weapon out, or we can get past this agenda 1A
Hmm.
fast enough that I can get a weapon out.
Yeah, because he doesn't even have Hunter until towards the end, so you can kind of leave him around for a little while.
The Ethian Observer, he always have Hunter?
No, he just sits there.
Oh, okay. Why did I think they had Hunter? That's the one from the core set, right?
It's a yeah, core set card.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, he's the one that makes you like discard a card when he hits you, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was thinking of. Okay.
Yep. Let's
I'd be inclined more towards cooperation.
let's do it. Let's cooperate. Cooperate and tell the creatures everything you know, and we will do that stuff. There's a button to press here, right?
Yep.
Okay, nice. All right, and these are shuffled. Yep, this guy sits here.
Oh, it's prey.
Hmm. Hmm.
Of course.
So, just as a reminder, I don't know why you're watching this if you haven't played this one before, but we are Githians. We do not have our abilities. We have a different ability, and we have different health and sanity pools. You don't get your second form, and our
Hmm.
stats are kind of garbage. But the Elder Sign's pretty good, right?
That's right. The Elder Sign's pretty good, and really like the reaction ability is very strong, and I would say it's kind of the whole conceit of the scenario is this idea of like, hey, you're most of the way through the campaign, but did you build your deck in such a way that you can actually meaningfully commit skill icons that are going to help you crush these tests
Hmm.
or not?
And I think it has a
Um,
lot to do with the conceit of the scenario being you're dumping your cards because your hand size fluctuates as well.
that's right. So it's kind of a double whammy of big hand size tests and incentivizing you to remove stuff from your hand.
Hmm.
But also like because you already need to be drawing a lot, you have things available. So it's an interesting kind of push and pull of the scenario that I really like. But as like a mechanical gate of the campaign, I know a lot of people have a lot of frustration with it. Look at this. One, two.
I got one of mine. Okay, what else do I take here? Probably not these things. It's just tough because some investigators I think are punished more than others.
I mean, that's fair. That's absolutely fair.
Okay, I'm ready to go. Our tokens are actually fairly nice for once the Elder Thing is not the worst one.
Yeah. And the tablet is actually like awful here.
Hmm.
Being a worse modifier is obviously worse when you only have two across the board, but discarding a card at random when you fail with it is just like an absolute, just a total a wreck. I am having the hardest time with this mulligan. I drew for once many weapons, but I
Ooh.
can't play any of them,
Okay.
and so I'm trying to figure out how many I even want to keep, and I feel like the answer is two. But I think that the pitchfork is not one because the +1 on it is not good. Okay, that was all right. Whatever.
Okay, so we cannot put item assets into play. Another little gotcha from this scenario. And we had to
Hmm.
remove our unique items from our deck. For me, that was the Relic of Ages, and for you, it was the Expedition Journal.
Right.
And I mean, I don't know. It's just another gotcha to me. Like if you're playing with the first time I've ever played this one, uh, we had a bunch of XP from the previous two scenarios, right? And my friend got gold pocket watch because why not?
Oh, right. Yes.
And then it was
Okay.
like, well, there's 8 XP down the drain.
Yes. That is like the total opposite of when I face checked before the Black Throne, and I was like, I'm gonna throw in a bunch of copies of Spiritual Resolve into this Roland deck, and it was like, hey, there's a treachery in here that's gonna hit you for 3 and 3. That was a really good idea.
That's nice. Yeah.
The total opposite of that.
Can you imagine if your only weapon is Runic Axe, which is, unique, and you're just like, well, there goes
Oh,
that.
yeah, there goes that, and also, my backup weapon I can't even play.
Exactly.
Holy moly!
Anyway, but we should be okay on that front because we don't need either of those items we had to remove. So we do have a reaction here. Whoever goes first gets to draw a card right away. And
I have basically nothing going on for me. If you want to just go, you go.
okay. So we need to get 4 clues. And we already have one apiece, right?
Oh yes, right.
Let me just go
One
check.
apiece.
I think so. Let me just go check the.
Yeah, each investigator gains one clue.
Yep.
Cool.
Hmm. Okay. Yep. All right. That's nice. So we only need 2 clues, and they're not here. So
Yeah, that's right.
I will draw my card. I've got items to play, but I can't play them.
Hmm.
I will play a Dr. Milan Christopher.
I think you mean Dr. Milan Yethdefer. Sorry, sorry.
I know. What's he working on back there, right? It's not a giant bug. It's a Yithian now. Like half of me wants to stay in here just to get the extra card, but I think this is kind of all I need. The Dr. Milan is probably good enough to just move and see what happens.
Yeah, it's not bad. I guess notably until we like dump cards, the skulls are -3s.
Yeah,
Um, but I mean, I don't know.
I'll go. Okay, so all of these things have the same text. So
Yes,
we,
they just let you zip around by discarding cards, right?
and notably, there's a new version. There's a second or third other
Yes.
hall here. All right. So one of these is the rotting remains room, and the other one is not. Do I do
It's a
it?
fun way to put it.
Do I go? I think I should. I can take the horror for now. I got Dr. Milan. I feel okay about that.
Okay.
Okay, so action two will move. Yep, it's the one.
Well,
It's just it's what's going to happen. So I'm going to commit this Holy Rosary here, which I cannot otherwise play. So that puts me at 4,
yeah.
and I take the 3 horror.
Okay.
Yep. Remember what I
Let me
said
just
earlier?
say, no, no, no idea what you're talking about. All right, I'll draw a card. I will play Vito Whitsley. And I will use Vito Whitsley, and I will discard this Rotting Remains.
I don't know if I actually shuffled the encounter deck, but let's just
Oh,
shuffle it now.
okay. Whew. Um, okay, that's action one. Oh wow, I cannot tell what these action markers are doing, and I'm
Yeah,
a
they're not.
nincompoop that needs to use them, so I'm gonna do that. Um, well, let me tell you something. I'm gonna draw a card, and I'm going to draw a card.
There we go.
I have nothing going on for me.
You will be getting another card next time.
Yep, there
Okay.
we go.
Well, I don't know what I'm drawing, but
It's not a Rotting
it's a
Remains.
locked door. That stinks,
That's annoying. Yep,
right?
that does stink. Choose and discard all but X cards from your hand. X is your modified skill value for this test. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, I mean, I got to commit this gods.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at. I guess I could be at 5, but I may as well get to 8, right?
Yeah,
Like, there's no point in not. So I'll be 8 against 0.
that shouldn't be in there.
That shouldn't be in there. We were messing around with stuff before the scenario started.
Oh, okay.
+1. Okay, sure.
You just draw your 2 cards.
Draw my 2 cards, and then
Another
that's
one.
it, right?
Yeah. Oh wait. So you need to have 9 cards, right? So you're okay with 9 cards. Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Discard all
Well,
but 9.
it's kind of funny. Regardless of whether this skill test succeeds or fails, I assume that this is a step 7 result. So couldn't I, like,
Yes.
it doesn't tell you a timing otherwise. So I kind of am assumed, like, that's an assumption on my part. But, I guess I could have ordered that in another way, but I'm not gonna.
Well,
Okay, well, I mean, geez, do you have commits to get rid of that?
mm, not to beat a 4.
Yeah,
I've got
that's annoying.
something else I could do slowly but surely, but it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I think I kind of have to though. Yeah, I'm gonna take 3 resources.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Fair
break through
enough.
this. It's just you know, that's my
Yeah,
turn.
yeah, fair enough. Okay. Um, so I draw another card, which I absolutely do not need. And then I'm gonna move twice because this last one is the one where you. I mean, this is the other one we want to be at. So I'm just gonna go
It is, but
1, 2.
it's the thing that we don't want to do, right? It's the one that does interrogates a prisoner or something and makes that one treachery give you a horror and surge every time.
Ooh, right. Yeah, you kind of want to go do that at the last minute, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I have a question of like, how valuable is it for me to come in with you? Is it worth the horror?
Mm,
And it probably is. Just try and help deal with this.
I can get the. Hmm, I don't know. Maybe you'll dig for your look what I found or something.
Okay, I'm gonna come in with you.
Okay.
I'm gonna commit a perseverance to that test, so I can be at 6 against 3
Okay. You
minus 2.
survive.
And then last action, I'm going to attempt to break down the door,
Okay.
and I will just try it. Place a clue on my location is not the biggest deal because it's only a one shroud location.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to try it. Okay, so that's a -3.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll live and learn, and then I'll overpower with the double icons to be at 8 against 4.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But is that exactly where I want it to be? Where a -5 could still take me out? Yeah. Okay, -2. And I draw a card not successful, and then this gets discarded.
Okay. Nice.
I'm going to use Vita before the turn ends. What do we got? Scientist of Yith, Spawn, the Laboratory of the Great Race. That just
Fizzles.
that fizzles, so we'll leave him on top.
I like it.
Nice. Upkeep.
Yep. And then you will do something.
Unfortunately, discard a card, but that's fine. Um. Oh. All right. I really don't want to do this. Oh man. I've drawn a lot of assets, unfortunately, and I do not have a lot of assets in this deck. Um, I'm choosing between. Uh, okay. I really wish that I had been able to do something a little different last turn, but that's okay. I'm gonna get rid of this Derringer. I don't like to do that, but just do it.
All right. So I will draw a Scientist of Yith.
Bye.
I did
Okay.
shuffle. You saw
We
me
did
shuffle.
watch you shuffle that. You did it on camera.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Freest encounter phase in existence.
Incredible. Shall I go?
Um, yes.
All right. We're going to take a lot of money. So
Ah.
5. All right. We will play a Lola Santiago
Oh my God.
for 3. And then we're just going to buy. Did I do it? No, I didn't buy it yet. I'll take 1. And then we're going to investigate for our last action at 4-1. That's good.
Goodness.
Okay. That's
Super.
me.
Should we just advance?
Is there any point to doing that given that we might draw more enemies that don't spawn?
No. There is no point to doing that given that fact. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 for Granny Orn.
Nice.
I'm going to move out 1, and I'm going to take a resource.
Okay. All right.
Where's Pa?
All right. I don't know. Is he a scholar from Yeth? I guess so.
Yep. Okay. And I take a direct horror.
He goes to a connecting location.
Yes. My bad.
Okay.
That's gonna be annoying.
Yeah. Do you have a way to deal with him?
I mean, not really.
Okay.
Unfortunately, no.
Hmm. All right. We go to. Oh, I just did upkeep, right? Okay. So 3 at 5. Oh, we didn't
Oh,
look.
should I have used Vita
Yeah.
in the upkeep phase there?
Let's look.
Let's do that.
Oh wait, no.
Um,
Because of you
nope.
drew.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, it's too late.
Okay. Okay. That's fine.
Yep. Frozen Vita. Yuck. Oh, I guess I do have that. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, it does. Okay. Now I think we can spend.
Yeah, we may as well, eh?
Okay. Put all the stuff into play. And then first we can choose one of them at random to put the custodian. So this is the bunch of locations. Custodian is going to be in the deconstruction room. And then we just throw everything out here, and eventually it'll things will connect up, right? Okay, so these guys are down here. Deconstruction room.
I believe it's like this.
Sure. Can you put some of them down here in the corner?
Like that. Oh.
Yep.
Uh, does that work a bit better?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Perfect. There we go. That's symmetrical now. Okay. Okay. So we need to do three of the following things, and we've got a choice of eight instead of just the six from the original.
Yeah, right.
The custodian is pretty good, right?
Oh yeah, no, he's super good. He's incredibly good to have
Okay.
because he just draws you an extra card every turn, right?
Mm-hmm. I th
I think the deconstruction room is one that you need a bunch of combat icons to do the thing in.
yeah, I think that's the one. Um,
Yeah,
I wonder if
I usually I usually put that one off towards the end because of needing to get out at the orrery.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Um, but that might need to not be the case, which means we'll probably be discarding some cards to get through the center a bit. But that's fun. I guess the big thing right now is that like I can only take so much direct horror from this.
Oh,
Um,
okay. I might need to help you out with that then.
yeah. Like we still have two more rounds before
We can
I
play
can put
items.
a weapon into play to reasonably kill him, and I did not draw my, one counter punch that
Mm-hmm.
helps me fight him.
Okay, let's see. So if I go evade him, at least you could land a couple punches.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. No, an evade would be pretty good. Um, an evade would be pretty good. Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
I could
The
try.
frozen in fear is annoying, but yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, that's not gonna. You won't be able to kill it this round then.
that's right. I mean, I could discard a card to move in
Hmm. And then punch twice. Okay.
and then punch twice. That's. But I mean, hitting both of those is going to be a challenge.
I can only go up to three. Is that good enough?
Up three. I mean, up three is pretty good for an evade.
All right, then I'll do it. Move twice. I'm gonna keep my cards in hand.
Yeah,
And
that's fair.
okay, give it a shot. I will commit a single icon that puts me to five. That is a
Nice.
-2.
Okay. Um, so I'm going to discard a card to get a move, which is going to be a glory,
Hmm.
kind of sadly. But then I'm going to throw two punches. So I'm going to commit a strong armed to the first one. It doesn't do bonus damage, but I do get to redraw tokens um, if I want to. So I can double the icon. So that's two actions.
Hmm.
And so I'll be four against two and kind of three because of Granny.
Hmm.
And I can take a damage to redraw if I need to. So I'll take one damage to redraw that.
Again.
I'll take another damage to redraw that.
There we go.
Okay, that's one damage on him. Goodness gracious. Awful lot of fuss to deal one damage out of the two I need to do. Now I'm still at five cards in hand.
Hmm.
So, as much as this pains me, I'm going to commit another strong armed to do this other fight.
There you go.
Okay, we got him. Okay. I've already forgotten all of the game keys that I bound. I said that X was the one to just discard an object.
Perfect.
Beautiful. And then I have to test Frozen in Fear, which I am kind of even with, which goes away.
Feast or famine, right? Zeros and -5s and auto fails.
Yep.
I think that was I guess it doesn't count as another auto fail since we didn't resolve it.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Ugh, what a yucky round. I am gonna trigger Whistly. Whitsley. Let me get rid of him.
Okay. Take the damage.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of him. That seems too annoying. And I think I'm just gonna let her die because I know that sounds kind of funny, but I okay, upkeep. Sorry, I'm gonna let her die because like she has really good icons and we reshuffle decks fairly reasonably in this scenario.
Yeah, there's a way to shuffle your discard pile into your deck.
Yeah.
All right. What's your
Okay.
card?
For Doom. Oh, did you draw?
Nope. Not, oh, that's me. Right. I'm the investigator. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I'm at your location at least. That's good. I have nothing to commit.
Granny Orn. Um. Okay, you have nothing to commit. God, I hate this part of a scenario because I have assets that I do not want to commit,
Yeah.
and you feel so greedy.
I mean, I think I just take it.
Yeah. Okay. Goodness gracious.
You know, I told you.
Did you hit this yet?
I did. Or not yet, but you just did.
Okay. I cannot take draw actions. That's fine.
Uh, like I said, this is. I know people like this scenario, but then there's not much you can do sometimes on those draws, right?
That's right. So we need to be really careful about you now because you're going to be just like losing your best cards.
I know.
The only things you've been able to set up with in the first 5 turns.
Yep.
Um, so it's unfortunate we spawned him here, but I guess we didn't know, right?
So
That was
he,
before we did the map.
yes. So I believe this guy is going to move. Um, yeah, this guy's so he's no longer aloof. That's fine. I think on the agenda flip, the custodian moves to the location with the most clues, so we could use that to our advantage.
Oh, okay. So if we go exploring here, then maybe we get
Mm-hmm.
him to come
Mm-hmm.
to us.
These
Okay.
are kind of garbage places, though. Um, but
Doesn't the conservatory have an objective to do there, or is it like a dog shit one?
they both do, and they're both kind of. It's like you should destroy your hand and then you can do it or something like that.
Oh, poop. Okay.
Hmm.
I guess another thing is that like really nasty enemies spawn at the conservatory, don't they?
Yes. Oh, but they're aloof until you do whatever it is that you're supposed to do with them.
Right.
Huh.
So I guess the question is, do we do we go ahead and just do the original ones and not worry about doing all 8, or at least not worry about these ones so much, unless we're like stuck.
Right. So ideally, we could do the interview room blast, and that could be the
Yeah.
sixth one, or we have to do one of these later.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
they're kind of okay to do earlier, but I don't
The
know.
Great Library is the one that just keeps filling up, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Oh man, this sucks.
Yeah, this is really nasty, and I kind of feel like I need to stick with you because I have Granny to be able to help you with.
Mhm.
I mean, it had to be an auto fail on that. It couldn't have been a -3 that I gave you a +1 on or something, or a -2 that I gave you +1 on.
This is one of those rare times that a level zero granny actually would help. You'd only take
Yeah,
two
I
horror.
know, I know. Yeah, I looked at that. I was like, wait a minute, which one is it? No,
Yep.
no, it's
Yep.
yeah. Um,
I think we just go pick one of these and
it's probably a good idea. Let's do the Great Library one because that's the one that one refills. So like, it's going to be guaranteed that the custodian will follow us there, right?
yeah, let's do that. Okay, the
Yeah,
question is, do I burn a card or not?
I'm definitely not just because I can't take draw actions.
Oof. Yeah, okay, I will just move once and then move to library, and then we'll take our investigate. Shroud of Two is good. Oh, this one has the spend two clues, test
Hmm.
three. Sure. Okay. And we only need clues in order to do that objective.
That's
Oh,
basically the only reason you need clues from now on. That and victory, right?
right. Hmm. Do I think I take the investigate and then I'll probably buy one. Okay, so that's good. -2 gives me $1, and then I spend the 2 and pick up another clue. Okay.
Nice. Okay. I'm just gonna follow you though, like I said. One, two. I could just try to test this off myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably not a bad idea. I'm gonna use Vita to look at the top, but I'm probably not gonna discard it. Okay, so I can play a weapon next turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave him on top. Yeah, last action. I'm just gonna test the cruel interrogations. I'm only one up, but I do have Granny.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the skulls are -3s, but whatever. I'll take that odds. Okay, sure, fine. Auto fail me away.
Okay. We go to upkeep and we add 2 more clues.
Keep. Okay, cool. Let's get these auto fails out of the way so that when my hunting rifle hits play, it's we're not just instantly losing. Jesus.
Okay, we search the top 9 for up to 2 item assets and draw them, and then we do this. Okay. I have a card that shouldn't be in here. I should not have a
Interesting.
second copy of Fox Mask.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to continue to search 9. All right. That is good. Oof. Okay, I got things to play.
All right, and the custodian moves to us.
Yep. Okay. Okay, max hand size is going to be 6 now, but not until the end of the round.
Oh, the custodian needs clues to you place your clues on him.
Okay, perfect. I can deal with that.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Well, it's
Did
here.
that shuffle?
Yeah, I had to reshuffle.
Right. Forgot about that.
Found the
Alert
process.
aloof
Okay. Well,
for now.
hmm. That's a problem because now I can't do the ability on the custodian.
Uh, I think it's only me that gets that, right?
I have one too.
Oh, you already have one. Shoot. Okay.
So that's kind of a problem.
Can I discard cards to get rid of that reasonably? Like, is that something I can do?
You can't.
Oh. Uh,
We could walk away and do it and then come back, but holy crap.
yeah, that was a really bad confluence of issues.
Unless you want to engage him and kill him.
I not particularly. Jesus. Um,
Yeah.
okay. Let's see. Can I? Maybe. I'd love to not have to engage this guy, but I might have to do that. Okay. Um, yeah, no, that might actually be the play. Is there anything else? I don't have to worry about anything. I can't take draw actions, and we can't trigger these action abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just gonna go. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 for a Derringer. Oh, the engage.
Yeah. He's got 4 health. I mean, I could wait by playing assets this round.
Yeah, that was the thing I was considering. It's still kind of stinky. Hold on. Instead of okay, I just said three for the Derringer, anyways. So like that's obviously wrong. I'm gonna do three for an old hunting rifle instead.
Okay.
And then I'm going to. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna check the top card with Vita. I think I'm going to discard that locked door. I don't think that would be a good thing to put here on top of what we're already dealing with.
No, keep it there because it's not a rotting remains.
Fair. Okay. Yeah, sure. That makes sense.
That's where I'm.
Um,
That's where I'm at right now.
no, that totally makes sense. Um, so I'm going to play the old hunting rifle. Second action, I'm going to um, play a sparrow mask,
hmm
and third action, I'm going to engage him
Okay.
so that I can deal with him next round. And I'm just going to kill Vita off with this damage and horror.
Okay.
Um, that should be fine.
All right. I have a lucky cigarette case.
Very good.
I have a fox mask.
Very good.
Yeah, I got a new offering token.
When our
And
hand size is down by two as well, isn't it?
yeah, I'm trying to play my cards for that reason too. I think I play the scrying mirror and help you out on
Okay.
that as well. One,
Yeah,
two,
yeah. No,
three.
that's actually really good. I really like that.
And I don't think I need to buy a clue here. I think I want to keep my money.
Yeah, I think now that you're down to four, probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So he's attacking me for one and two, but I'm going to counterpunch him. Um, can you scrying mirror that so I know whether or not I need to commit anything?
Yep. Oh boy.
Suck my balls. So I'm at four against three. Minus five is a.
You can use Granny.
I can use Granny. So can I even commit enough to this to get it to hit? I'm at a -1. If I
Mhm.
commit a single icon, that brings me to one, and Granny gets me to three. So I need to commit like two single icon cards to for this to hit. A double from myself and a single. Do you have a single combat icon?
I have a wild icon, but I don't think you want me to play it or to commit it.
Okay. How important is it that this two damage lands right now?
Yeah, I don't know, because next round you've got the rifle for three and maybe a punch for one.
Yeah, punch is not looking good.
Ugh.
That's why I'm wondering how much I can throw into this.
Okay.
Um,
Well, okay. So you can commit to get so you just need one icon from me.
so it's a matter of all of my combat icons are printed on weapons,
Yeah.
and what can I afford to get rid of?
hmm
And I think the answer is I could commit a Derringer and a Pitchfork, and say this is another +3. I'm at seven -5 +1 from Granny gets 2 damage on him.
Yeah, I think I don't want to commit my Elder Sign.
Yeah, no, you don't.
So,
I'm gonna do that and get 2 damage on him, and then he'll hit me for 1 and 1, and I'll just kill off Vita with that.
oof.
But I think only needing to hit with one shot with the hunting rifle next round is very good.
Okay. Then we go to upkeep. I am stuck here, which is fine. It's low shroud location.
Yeah, that's about as good of a place as we could have gotten that on. Not that you can do it. Well, there's a Yiffy in here.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right.
All right. One of
We're
seven.
getting like a little bit stun locked.
Okay, I got the locked door. We know we can't do anything with that.
And now you cannot investigate.
Well, that means I can move, right?
Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's a bummer.
Hmm.
I guess I use a Sparrow Mask to get up to 4.
Yep.
But that's getting punted. Oh yeah, baby.
Oof.
Do I use the Granny Orn rather than remove one card from my deck from the game,
I don't know.
or do I save Granny Orn for the shot? What is a plus? I'll be at 5 against 3. That'll get me to the -3. But the skulls are -1s right now. I'm actually fine. Uh, I, I guess notably Hank has more cards than everyone else, so losing one card is not as big of a deal. Um, but boy, would I ever love to not remove Stouthearted from the game.
I'm just thinking that. All right.
Oh, God. All right. Okay. Not too bad.
What is it? Sorry, I saw camera.
Oh, sorry. It's
Oh,
a
stray
stray
cat.
cat.
Stray cat. Okay.
So I guess I kind of have to go first to shoot this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I will shoot this guy. Um, so that's again 5 against 3.
Hey,
Hey.
the biggest enemy kill we've seen.
Holy moly. All right. Am I getting this Yithian presence off you now?
I don't know.
No, I'm not because I can't
Yeah, you can't
draw any
draw.
cards. Um, I can't even get rid of this locked door, to be honest with you.
Can I use a scrying mirror on you for something?
Trying my cruel interrogations.
I don't know. Whichever thing you think is worth.
Well, I guess is there something that you would use the scrying mirror on yourself for?
Uh,
Because like I
Potentially.
can just try the cruel interrogations and maybe get rid of it with Granny.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get the custodian. So yeah,
How many clues do we need? We need 2 clues on him.
yeah, I got the
We,
clues though.
uh, oh yes, place one of your clues. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry, for some reason I was thinking it was spend 2 clues like the Great Library. Yeah, no, save the scrying mirror for yourself.
Okay.
I'm gonna test off my cruel interrogations, which is a 3 against 2, -3. Fine, thanks, game. I'm going to test that again because this I need to be able to take draw actions eventually in this scenario.
Hey,
Hey, it goes away and I get to draw a card.
fantastic. All right, we're gonna try the scrying mirror. So I parlay. So let's see what we're at first. We're at right now. We're at 4-3. That's good enough. So I
Nice.
spend one of my clues, put it on him. I succeeded at a parlay, so I will discover 2 clues.
Oh, snitch!
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
Okay.
Grease in the palm of this custodian, who, by the way, is
Alejandro.
Alejandro. Yeah, that's right.
Then I'm going to go again, and I've got this well dressed. So we've got a lot, right? This is
Holy moly.
+8.
+8. Yeah, just casual 10 against 3.
Hey, okay.
Hey, you gonna hit your lucky cigarettes case off of this one?
You're right. I should. Okay, what am I at? That's +2. So I was at 12,
That's a
14,
9,
14 to
top 9.
3. Yeah, that's a top
Woo!
11. Yeah.
Top 11. Jeez Louise.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
lot of
there's
good.
got to be a good card.
There's a lot of good cards here,
Okay. More than
man.
just one. Okay.
Yeah, man. Okay, you already killed Vita, right? So we don't know what's coming up next.
That's right. Yes, Vita is toast.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna take this one. I think it's the safe play.
Warm, buttery toast.
All right, so I spend my clue. I take control.
Yeah, and now at the start of the investigation phase, everyone at your location draws a card.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good.
Well, you still need to get out of here, but
I can. I probably should just do the investigate. Or no, we. No, I
you
think
can't
I
do the
leave. I
investigate.
leave. Right.
Can't you not move except by scenario card effects?
Yes, but I cannot investigate here.
Oh, if your location can be investigated. Oh my God, I don't think I've ever read that text. Yeah, and then you'll just investigate the halls of Pnakotus.
Hmm.
Well, heck, you could even use the scenario card effect to move if you wanted to a different one.
That's true.
I mean, they're all 3 difficulty, 1 clue, so it doesn't matter.
I think I'm going to try to head to the towers next. So I think I just move
Yeah.
for my third action, and then we investigate here next time.
Okay. No, that's fair.
This way we don't break down the locked door, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, that was a good turn. We've
Yeah, that
done
was a good bit of recovery there. 2 clues, upkeep. Whew.
2 of 7. I will
Go
draw
for it.
a Yithian Observer, which is no longer aloof.
Right. Ooh. Yucky. Okay. Rotting remains for myself. I'm going to put a wrong place, right time into that to test 6 against 3.
Easy.
Correct. How'd you
Okay.
know that?
I can try to evade.
Yes, you can try to evade. Um,
And then I investigate and leave. That's kind of what I should
that's
do.
not a bad turn. If you can pull the evade off, that's not a bad turn.
I mean, I
Um,
can find out what I need to do, right? I got the mirror.
oh, no, hold on. There'd be a Yithin enemy at your location, so you wouldn't be able to investigate the location or trigger the action ability on your buried secrets.
Now, is this an
Um,
encounter card? I guess it is because it's a treachery.
yeah, while it's in play, it's definitely an encounter card
Mm,
because it's a treachery.
this feels kind of.
Um,
I could, but
I,
I
I
could,
wonder if instead I come in and engage and shoot him,
I could
but then I have
move
to float
with
him for the round.
the ability and move somewhere. Nah, that seems silly.
Oh, I guess the investigation phase has begun, so you
Yes,
should draw a
draw a
card,
card.
right?
Okay.
Does that put you in any better of a spot to do anything?
So I won't be able to move though, so I could evade and just sit here and play things, right?
Okay. I guess there's another option of me going first, discarding my Yithian presence, and moving in and discarding your Yithian presence. But
Yep,
that discards 4 cards from my hand.
that is a yes. You can do that.
But like at some point we might need to get rid of these, right? Like how long can we play around these?
I mean, I didn't think that this would matter so much with the scenario cards not being really a big thing, but then this showed up.
And we keep happening to draw a Yithian right at the perfect time for it to bugger
Hmm.
us.
Hmm. I think I still probably need to evade and stay here.
So then would it be good for me to do that where I discard my Yithian, move to you, discard your Yithian, that way you can actually do your
Hmm.
investigate
Yeah, I think
and then we just deal with him next round?
that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
If you got stuff
Okay,
to
so
get rid of,
I pardon me?
if you have stuff to get rid of, right? Then
I mean, I kind of have stuff to get rid of. I'm going to get rid of a stand together
mhm.
and a glory to discard mine, and I'll move to you, and
Oh,
I'll
you
get
you
rid.
you can't do this one though. Oh, yes, you can. You can do it.
That's why I discarded mine first.
Right, right, right.
And then I will discard yours. And it's oh, what's you know what else is funny is I could just do your buried secrets.
If you want to take the
Put it-
2 horror, sure. Or you think you could pass.
If I didn't discard this glory, I might be able to. I'm going to discard a stand together and a cherished keepsake instead,
Okay.
and then I'm going to try your buried secrets last action, and I'm going to commit the glory to it to be 7 against 3.
3.
Yeah, -3. There we go.
I've never seen that happen before.
What?
Someone else does the investigate on Monterey Jacks. We,
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, fair enough.
you're right though.
That's yeah. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Plus, that means I don't have to discard 2 cards right now, and I wanted to keep something in my hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus.
All right, so we try to do an evade. We see what our shitty token is. -3. Okay, so I'm at 3. I need to pick up another.
If you get +2, I can tap Granny.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get it back because I'm leaving.
Yeah, well, that's just it.
Okay. Good. I move. All right. This is how you get things back. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to come back here and do the found the process thing.
Ah,
Oops.
shit.
Oops.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
That's okay. I might. Okay. So I moved. I think I am going to do this next round. So I'm going to try to investigate here at 4-2, and I got a fox mask back. Ugh. And I think I will use it. So I'm at 6-2.
Yeah, because then you're covering the skulls.
+1. Okay, succeed by
Oh my gosh.
5. Good. We will take this. And then lag out. All right, where'd my card go?
This was the one you discarded from your deck.
Okay, it's still in the
Oh, okay.
okay,
That'll do
good.
it.
All right.
Yeah.
So I get the money from investigating, and then I think I spend the 2 money and buy another clue.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Upkeep. This guy readies and engages me.
Yep.
And encounter cards after a doom. Oh my god.
That's okay. 2, 2, 3.
All
One
right.
one horror.
Cease this.
All right, I will get a card. Oh, hang on. I was supposed to discard some cards here.
Uh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I had 1 extra. I need to get rid of something. It would have been this lockpicks.
yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I mean, I
No,
guess
no, I need to get
my
rid of
whole
another
turn
one
is
too.
fighting this guy, right?
Yeah.
So, I guess I just do that.
Yeah.
So I'll do 1 ammo -2, which is good because I am 5 against 4,
Mm-hmm.
which does 3 damage to him. And I have no idea how I'm doing this last damage. Ha 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 ha. Hey, huh. And if he attacks me, I'm going to be getting rid of a card from my hand. Um. Oh god, I do not want to do that. Goodness gracious. Do I just take the shot?
uh, I I'm not sure he's no. He might attack you. No, he might not attack you.
I would love to. Oh god, I think I just have to take it. And it's jammed.
Do you have? No, you don't.
Nope. Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
And then at the end of my turn, I have to test this Frozen in Fear.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just be 3-on-3. Where was that a second
I
ago?
don't know. All right. So, how bad is the random discard for you?
I mean, it's certainly not good because I was holding back on committing a weapon.
Okay, then I need to come save the day, and
I
maybe we
would
can
welcome it.
cheat these clues off later.
I would love to cheat those clues off later.
Okay. I'm going to move. I am going to play the devil.
Oh gosh.
I know. We're going to play the bullwhip. So for my third action, I'm going to attack you. I think. Let's see how much I need to commit.
Yep. Okay.
Remember what you said some time ago about the scrying mirror always pulling an autofail?
I don't remember ever saying such a thing.
No. All right. Well, you
I
take.
deny. So I take a damage, right?
Yep.
Okay, that gets me a an offering.
Apparently
Very
so.
good. Ah! How do I get more of these?
If you spawn the token from the numpad, it works. So it's 9.
9?
Mhm.
Oh,
Like it's
okay.
normally a resource token, right? But if you put it on top of here, it's an
Oh
offering.
yeah, right. It automatically does it.
Yeah.
Haha, I forgot about that. All right.
Anyway,
Oh my gosh.
now you take another damage in horror.
Yes, I take a damage in horror, which that one will go on Granny Orn, and then I have to randomly discard a card from my hand. And it's the old hunting
Oh,
rifle.
I tried. I really tried.
That's okay.
Okay, we got to upkeep. I've got some good cards, but man, playing that devil also really, really rough.
Yeah, that stunk.
Okay, I got 6 cards. You don't have to worry about that. I draw another enemy. Okay,
You're probably gonna want to kill him yourself.
I will work on it.
I cannot take draw actions, but that's okay.
Okay. Um, I can hit your guy again.
I would. Uh, I'm trying to think of the best way for me to handle this. It's really unfortunate because there's like a lot of tokens in the bag that just suck.
Yeah, and a lot of them are
So,
red.
yeah. I. Okay, hold on. Investigation phase begins.
Oh
We
yeah, we
both draw
both
a
get a
card.
card.
Okay, that's nice. Um,
I'm pretty confident that I can hit your guy.
okay. You only need to deal one damage. You can
Correct.
technically kill them both, eh?
That's right.
Okay. Save the day, please. I am at your mercy.
Okay. 5 to 4. Look at that. Get out of here.
Woo!
Get out of here. I succeed by 3. Yeah, I'll take this one. Okay. Then we've got this guy.
5 to 2.
Yeah, I have some options, but I think we. Oh, yeah, I have to get rid of some cards too, right?
No, you just lucky cigarette cased and did the custodians. You
No, I
went into
mean
this.
for the end of the round.
Oh, the end of the round. Okay, sorry. I thought you were worried that you didn't last round.
Hmm,
I mean, you could discard your Yithian presence.
that's true. I might have to do that.
Last action.
Okay. Okay. We just try to kill this guy then. We have 5. That's -3.
-3. There you go.
Okay. Last action,
Whew.
we will get rid of the Yithian presence by discarding a. You're gonna laugh, but a perception and a Dr. Milan Christopher.
Nah, I'm not gonna laugh at that. That would be mean.
Okay. What do you got,
Okay.
Hank?
God. All right. All right. Jesus, take the wheel. I am going to investigate my location with a take heart committed.
That's not a take heart. There we go.
Click. Oh, thank God. All right. -2. If I fail, place a clue after you fail a skill test by 3 or less while investigating.
Yeah,
You
so you'll have to
have
drop
to
your
do
clue.
this first. But, I mean, they're off of there, which is important.
Yep,
I drop a clue, and then I gain 2 resources and 2 cards.
that's really good.
Um, yeah, it's pretty good. Next action, I get a little sad because I didn't draw a weapon. But I've kind of buggered myself out of the ability to draw weapons. I'm gonna try and test off my cruel interrogations again
Hmm.
with just Granny Orn being.
Yep,
Yep, there it is. And last action, I think I will play a stray cat.
nice.
I feel like an automatic evade is worth an action? Or do I? I'm going to draw a card. Okay, I feel better about that.
Okay, upkeep.
Upkeep.
I will discard. I can't really get rid of these things at all. It's another lucky cigarette case.
Oh, that sucks.
I know. The other
Can you afford
cards,
to discard a double willpower?
maybe not.
I'm sorry. I hate to say that, but
Yeah, okay, well, this is going to go then. It'll come back.
okay.
Okay,
We gotta increase the pace.
I know.
We are very behind right now.
This is a good.
That's perfectly fine.
Okay. Don't know.
Take 2 horror? Yeah, that's pretty easy. Right?
Yep.
I feel like placing 2 doom would be like not a great idea right now.
All right.
Oh, it's peril. It's peril.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the
I
choice.
already. I mean, I already put the horror myself. So.
We both draw a
Uh.
card.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm getting away from this place.
This is such a cursed location right now. This is crazy.
I know. Okay, I need to go over and do the Great Library thing. I feel confident I can do it by myself,
I would say then you should just go do that by yourself, and I'll
and then I'll come
do
back,
something
basically.
else.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
I move. I spend 2 clues. We do a test of 4 to 3. And we just take the test. I will do this and pass.
Very good.
Okay, we have now found the process. Oh,
You
yeah,
also
yeah,
just succeeded by a lot because
yeah.
that +5.
That's right. 4 plus 5 is 9, minus
So
5. Or
6.
no, minus 5. You're right. Yeah. 6. Okay, okay. I'll take cards. Huh. Okay. I think I take this one. And then I just go back. And then maybe I discard a card to move somewhere. Where are we going?
We're probably going up, right? I
Okay.
guess. Oh no, hold on. So we need to do. We've done 2 of them,
Mm-hmm.
right?
We need one more to advance.
So we have found the process and done the custodian.
Mm-hmm.
We need one more to advance, and we need to do 3 more beyond that. And there are 1, 2. It's like 1, 2, 3,
Mm-hmm.
and then is there one in the orrery as well?
There might be one here.
There has to be, right? Because these are the 2 extra ones.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, so if we come back for this one and then get all 3 of these, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of a normal way to do it, I guess.
And if we have to do one of these, if we have time, right? Because we don't have to do all 6.
Right. I feel like avoiding the interview room might be a good idea. I've already drawn a lot of the cruel interrogations, but like
They're
they
coming
just
back.
reshuffling, don't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah. They're coming back.
It might be a good idea to try and forego that one. I don't know.
All right. We'll go. Let's see if we can clear up this stuff, and then we can think about if we have time at the end.
That's right. I guess 5 is like good odds of not getting screwed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I mean, you don't
Um.
get screwed. It's 3 and 4. You've got a potential, I think.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna discard my stray cat to move up one.
Okay, so I also need to
Oh
discard
yes.
something.
Sorry. Yes. Discard something to go.
I don't know what though. I think it's going to be the slip away. I just don't have the money right now.
Well, and I mean it's not very good. I mean I guess actually it is a pretty good stats, but
It's not as
yeah,
good as the
no
rest of
money.
the cards in my hand, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it makes sense. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna discard a stray cat to slip up one. And then I'll spend my first action to move up to the Laboratory of the Great Race.
Mm-hmm.
If there's no clues, test 3 to manipulate the controls. Okay. Um, I'm gonna move once more into the deconstruction room. No, that one does you damage while you're in there, doesn't it?
This one you need to get clues off of it, and then it makes the test easier.
Does it not like damage you passively while you're in there?
I don't think so.
Why did I think that? I'm gonna walk in. I would like to reveal it. Why did I think that? Okay, whatever. Um,
Man, a 4 combat test is
Reshrine.
not trivial, right?
No, it's not trivial, which is why I'm going to. That's why I'm going to investigate the location 3 on 3. Last action. -2. I drop a clue on 4. Or no, I play a look what I found for both these clues.
Mm-hmm.
But then I drop one.
Well, that's less good.
Yeah. It's fine.
All right, upkeep.
Um. Uh. Actually, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me think about that. Let me think about that a little more. I had an elder sign,
Elder
or
thing, yeah.
sorry, an elder thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually gonna fail by one more. No, that's not how it works. You can't fail by one more with Granny and then play you Catastrophe.
No.
Okay, so I do exactly what I said.
Fail.
Womp
Yeah, I
womp.
think it's because it's too late, right?
Yeah, she does it when you would fail, but the Catastrophe is when you reveal the Chaos
The
token that
token,
reduces it to
exactly.
0. Yeah,
Alrighty.
I was thinking I could like for the same cost just get one clue without dropping one,
Mm-hmm.
right? And also draw a card, but no. But no.
Okay. Okay. 6. Oh, I need to get rid of a card. Man, this whole thing stinks. Okay, I lose the hot streak. I can't play it yet. The other cards are too good. Okay, and my card is a Yithian Presence again.
Okay, classic. Fuck off. I'm I'm going to commit this unexpected courage to it to get up to 6 on 5,
Nice.
and this will likely fail.
Yep.
-2, I drop another clue. Suck my. Oh, hold on. 6 on 5 -2. I mean, I could make this pass and lose the unexpected courage,
Maybe so.
but not drop the clue, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, I feel like that's got to be worth it. I guess the other option is I can drop the clue and just try to test 6 on 4 with this unexpected courage in it.
You could. Well, it's gonna be 6 on 5, right? Or
Oh
6.
yes, you're right. Right. 6 on 6 with the unexpected courage, which I basically can't pass because it's the 13th vision.
I think you pass this.
Yeah, I think I passed this.
Well, you actually fail, but oh wait, you fail. You fail ties. You get it back.
Oh yes. Okay. Yep. No, super cute. That is so stupid. That is ah. Thank you, 13th vision. Oh my god. I failed by 0, so I just don't. Oh man. Okay.
That was
All
a
right.
big
Wow. No.
brain play.
Oh my god, that was like the most accidental big brain play in existence, though. Like that was me showing my ass the entire time of not knowing what I was doing.
Oh
Okay.
man. All right. So I guess I have to go get clues. I think that's what I do.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's correct. Yeah. Um, I guess notably, if you come get this clue, I might be able to actually do the test here. But also, I have this 13th vision active, so
Yeah, I'm not going to your location. I think if we happen to draw an enemy next round, I can get the clue off of your location.
okay.
That would be preferable. I don't know if we're going to, but
Yeah, yeah, no, that's fair.
so I will move up here first, do a 4 to 2 test, and commit this persuasion for +2. So 6 to 2. Okay, I succeed by 4.
Nice.
I think I'm just gonna have to speed things up here. So we get the clue. That was our second action. We buy the last clue, which I don't really want to do, but I'm going to. And then for our last action, we're going to do this test. And we've got 3 + 6.
Whew.
Okay,
Very good.
draw 2. And we got this one. Okay, that's 3, so we must advance.
Immediately, right?
Immediately, you no longer have to perform any of these tasks. However, the more you perform by the time the scenario ends, the better it is, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we leave this here. And indeed, the Yithian Observer gains Hunter. We can also spend clues to take draw actions, except for... Yeah, I can, but as long as there's no Yithians here. Okay,
Super.
that's me.
Okay. It sucks. I think I have to discard this 13th vision.
You definitely do.
It's really slow, but I'm not really succeeding at getting this clue off if I don't. But I guess there's a question of, am I getting this clue off right now, or am I standing around for a bit?
I
Uh,
cannot get the clue with my... Well, I could with my tricks, but I guess the
yeah,
other thing you could do is you could run to... No, you need to be here to do the test. Hmm.
yeah, that's the big problem.
I would
I
love...
also really need a weapon, like pretty soon,
Yeah.
right? One, two, three.
Yeah, he's moving
I
this
know you've
turn.
got the bullwhip, which is pretty good. It deals with the littler guys,
Hmm.
um, over the course of 2 turns, or one of them, the littlest guy in 1 turn, and the other guys in 2 turns. Um, okay, I'm 3 on 3. Skulls are -1s right now. I'm going to just investigate this location, and I think I'm just going to commit a catastrophe.
Okay.
To be, not 7 against 3. I get this clue off.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay. Fine. Thanks. Didn't need to, but we got there. Okay. The observer hunts towards us,
Hmm.
and then we keep.
Okay, I need to discard 2. 1, 2.
Okay.
And then we advance. So we shuffle. Custodian is with me, which is good. And then you do the pendant thing. You
Yes.
draw 2 cards, and then you don't worry about your max hand size.
Well, just not anything that has reduced it.
Yeah. So I'm down to a max of 4, and you are back to 8.
Yep. Okay.
I will draw. Ah, it's the Lost Humanity. Okay, I've got 2 left, so this is probably not a big deal. Yeah,
Oh yeah. No, that's actually kind of not that bad at all, eh?
I
Do
think
you
I.
know what those are? I guess technically you know what those are by exclusion if you did the
Yeah.
math, but
I'm not worried about them. I think I know what they are.
okay.
I failed by 3, a
Yeah.
persuasion, and a higher education. Kind of would have liked that, but I think we're past the point of usefulness.
Hey, hi. Um,
The horror on the reshuffle, though, actually is more scary.
well, that's just it. Yeah. This actually kind of sucks because I have a pitchfork in these 4 cards.
Mm.
So I'm probably going to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Get this up to 6 and just hope that I don't. And if I don't, I'll just have to power through my deck a bit.
Do you want to use your spare
Um,
mask for any of these?
oh God, yes. Jeez Louise. Okay, I'm gonna use the Sparrow Max and that'll get me up to 8. Um, which this will that's fine. Yeah. I'm happy to lose this one on that. Okay.
Okay. I will draw a card and take a horror. I guess I don't have to, but I'm going to. Okay.
Oh right, that was from the custodian. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Shall I go first and try and get this completed?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try this test. Oh God. The goddamn elder things. No, but in this case, if I do an elder thing, I can play my Eucatastrophe. I'm going to try this test 2 against 4. Okay, I will just use Granny Orn to pass it.
There we go. We have
Fine,
dissected an
whatever.
organ.
We have dissected an organ. So we're at 4 now. Thanks, Hank. I guess with his farm handiness, he's like, I've done shit like this before, man. Do you know how many chickens' heads I've cut off? um, Still don't have a weapon, but I'm gonna move to you.
Hmm.
Um, oh God, what do I do? I guess I can walk into the orrery, and it buys me a bit more time before the observer lands.
Do you have a stand together left?
I probably do have a stand together left. One second. Stand. I only have one in the discard pile, so I do have another stand together in my deck here.
Because I need some money. If I draw Wrong Remains, I might die. Right? I've only
Okay,
got
I
like
will
three
not
left.
move then. Instead, I will.
I might go in there though, so it's not
Oh, right. No, you haven't gone yet.
right. So I probably will go to get the clues.
Okay, I am going to go in then, last action.
Shroud of Four.
And that also increases your maximum hand size in case you.
Oh, that's good. And we'll hide from the Yithian Observer.
Yeah. So we
Okay.
can get to 5 pretty handily. I think we're not in as bad shape as we were worried, just because we got these done so fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The real thing is like if we want to go back and get the 6th.
And
Um,
potentially kill this guy.
yeah. Okay.
So I move here. I'm not in a great spot for the clue. I don't know if you have something to get rid of.
Not particular. I mean, I have icons I could commit, but icons are not as good when you pass them to someone else,
Nope,
right?
nope, they don't double. Well, I can. I'll commit this. We don't need clues anymore, right? After this.
No, we just need to get the clues off this to do the year, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny that like the scenario is set up so you only really need clues to do this objective and the custodian, but the
Hmm.
rest of them, like getting the clues off, is still necessary or good.
Yeah. All right. So 6 on 4. I can use the fox mask. I think I don't need it for anything else. So it's 8.
6 on 4,
I got 8 now.
8. Let me, because you do have the -3s right now, eh?
Hmm. So I've covered them. I just don't.
Okay, all right, yeah,
And
you're
you,
good then.
but you've already used
That's
Granny, so
that's
that's.
what I was.
I just won't draw the -5.
I held my eyes shut, and when I opened them, I was so disappointed.
That's this game. Okay. I just have to go even now.
Okay, I will give you a take heart on your even
Yes,
test,
that is actually quite nice because I would dropping a clue here.
but you're getting 2 cards and 2 resources.
Yes, which is actually really good. Okay, so I still need to discard. Yeah, you move that guy,
He
and then I
hunts.
I need to
I hunt.
discard 2 or 3, I
Oh my
guess.
fucking god! Finally, nothing.
Okay, 1, 2, Probably three.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that snitch would actually be pretty good.
It would be, but
Not if you don't have any parlays to do, right?
I do, but yeah, I guess we're likely to draw one of those guys, but I think they only spawn here.
Well, the little piddly guys can
Yeah, okay.
spawn on
That's
us.
true. Okay, I'll get rid of something else. I don't think I need another one of these.
Sure, yeah, fair enough.
It's rough, man. I've got things I have to
Oh
hold on
no,
to.
it's tough when you have that little of a hand. It's brutal.
Okay. All right, this guy is way
All across the
over
map.
on the other side. Conservatory,
Now,
this way.
now he has Hunter, but he's still. Oh no, it's just the Aethian Observer that gains Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So these guys don't even. These guys are still doing nothing.
Well, now I really need that snitch, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Um.
But we don't have the
Wow.
enemy.
Good God. I mean, I guess if we can get like one investigate off here, then this does get rid of that.
I can't pass a 6 test.
No Fox Mask and no icons.
No.
Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't have dumped my lockpicks a few minutes ago, but even
I
so.
mean, you can only keep so much, right?
Yep.
I'm going to I'm going to go first.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to draw one card. It's not the right thing. Um, I'm going to play my pitchfork because unfortunately it's the weapon I have. And then I'm going to. Okay.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to go parlay with this guy to get the clues. We just need one more. I could spend 6 resources for it, but that's pretty bad.
I was looking for a stand together so that I could play it on that first card draw of the
Ooh,
turn,
we forgot to
thinking to
draw a card at
myself,
the beginning of our round.
yes, we did. Still didn't get it. Classic. The thing I'm considering is like doing a big stupid live and learn attempt on this.
Mm-hmm.
But like if I just draw a bunch of elder things, then we're just never getting this, right?
Yeah.
Um, and how much time do we have to go back for this one? And then also like come back here and each have 10 hand, let alone getting two of them.
I'm not worried about the hand size, right? I've got all the clues, and you don't drop your hand size down too far.
Oh yeah, right. You just need to not. You just need on the turn that we need to get out, not have an enemy at your location.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not too bad. Um,
We might need to get rid of this though earlier.
yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Is if I'm not doing this Hail Mary investigate, I might want to get rid of that.
Yeah.
Which I'm actually okay with. Let's get rid of it. We'll get rid of. Oh God, this is painful. Uh Man, my cards are so good.
I know
Okay,
that
I've
that's
got loads of sanity. I'm going to get rid of my second copy of Granny Orn, as much as that pains me. And I'm going to get rid of. I hate to get rid of this over this, but I feel like I have to. I'm going to get rid of Guts.
oh.
No, I'm not going to get rid of Guts. I'm going to get rid of Perseverance. I don't think I'm dying.
Okay, I'm afraid about that. I think I have to put down Leo DeLuca over one of these allies just to get one more sanity, or maybe I wait on that. I don't know, because like I'm 3 away from death.
No, I know. So Rotting Remains is your toast, right?
I
Um,
can get rid of Dr. Milan.
I mean, you could get rid of Dr. Milan.
I think I have to, because
Saint Lola is definitely better.
yep.
It's an extra icon. It's maybe buying clues where clues can be card draw.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And I know that I have another Dr. Milan in my deck, so I have to play over Leo, I could do it.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. Let's actually let me see what's in my discard pile. I think if I'm just going to be sitting here this round, I think I am. I think I want to draw cards. Oh man, if I draw my weakness,
Yeah, you can't draw your
I'm
weakness here.
just not leaving here.
Yeah, no, you can't draw your weakness here. That would be a disaster.
Whew. I want to find the hot streak, right? So I can play it before I play Leo. That's the idea, but
Yeah, I no, I hear you.
that's not going to happen. I think I
You have two copies, don't you?
of my week of hot
A
streak.
hot streak.
I do. They're both in 13 cards. Ooh.
I mean, you're not moving out of here this round.
Nope.
So I guess here's a way of thinking about it is if you're not moving out of here this round regardless, the odds of you drawing them before you draw buried secrets is technically higher.
Hmm.
And the odds of you drawing buried secrets before we ever leave this location is already probably like an upkeep.
Yeah.
Like you're already going to see this card there, and then this will just make it so you see a second card
Hmm.
if you do a card draw.
Heck, I can
Um,
use my clues and draw three or two or whatever it is.
uh, it'd be three right now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be three right now. You could. Um, as silly as that is,
Who knew an obscuring fog would be so scary?
I don't. I think this is the scariest obscuring fog I've ever seen in my life.
It really is. Uh,
I mean, the weird thing is that like I have icons to try this. I just am scared shitless of an elder thing completely negating
right?
making progress.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna spend the clue and draw three.
Okay, was it the top card?
Nope. You know,
Or was it the third card?
it wasn't, but I actually have a way out of this now. Well, maybe not, but I do have the hot streak also.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine.
So I could actually get all the clues now, but I can also no, I'm not taking the horror. All right. So that was two actions. I think I do play Leo, or do I try to commit my hand here and pass the obscuring fog? There's a perception in here. That's what the other thing I was trying to dig for.
Ah, gotcha. I guess how many icons do you have in hand? Is the big question, right?
I mean, I can commit one, two, three, four. So that's eight,
Eight on
six
eight on six
with Granny.
with Granny. Because I have a double icon I can commit you. It's wilds, and I'd love to save it for something else. But like, if that gets us past this obscuring fog, and uh, would that get us past the obscuring fog, but not a clue, or would that be getting rid of the buried secrets?
It would be getting rid of the buried secrets. I'm not worried about the clue as much.
Yeah, no, that's fair. If that gets rid of the buried secrets, I think it's worth it.
Oh
So
crap, though. If I don't play Leo, what are the chances I just die?
existent. I mean, I did hold on to that guts.
Yeah, okay. So I mean, it's
And the
just
granny would put you kind of 6 against 3.
it's just the auto fail.
Uh, yeah, it's just the autofill. That's right.
Yeah, what are you playing for, right? Do you play to survive the auto fail, or do you play to try to get this
I,
buried
I
secrets out?
think I think notably, if you die, I can get out with 4 things solved, and that's like I can just draw
Yeah,
enough to end the scenario. So we're not like dead, but we're going into it with only 4 things solved, and that's a little risky, right?
yep. Okay, then let me commit my hand and we'll try to do this. So we'll just not draw rotting remains.
Here's a you cat.
Okay, so we've got 1, 2, so that's 6, 7, eavesdrop, and 8 plus 2, 10. 10
10
to
on
6.
10 on 6 with Granny and on standby.
Okay, good. So this is gone.
And the obscuring fog is also gone, notably.
Correct, which means I can buy the last
Blues
clue.
for 4 now.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
What did I draw? Should I get another card out of that?
It was a -3,
Threes.
so you were 4 up, so you just draw a card.
1, 2.
Is there any point?
No, because I have to discard it anyway. Okay.
He
Man,
moves.
he moves.
We upkeep.
Okay. Crypt Jump, that's fine. We're happy to see that one. Okay. That I knew that was going to happen, but I've planned for that. So I'll lose the scrying mirror.
Contingencies upon contingencies. Uh, that's not bad. I don't think that does anything particularly bad right now.
Okay. So I'm going to go.
Yeah.
I play the Leo over.
Oh, we each draw a card.
Yes, let's each draw a card.
If we choose to, right?
Either we both do or neither of us do.
Okay, I'm gonna do it because I get a horror and an offering.
Okay. I will. I'll go
Sorry.
first. I'm going to play the Leo. So going down to 6. I move. This guy's with me.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to evade. We've got 3 plus 6 is 9. Okay. Do I dare search for cards here? I think I'm not going to run out as much. So 9 to, what is this, 3? Yeah, 6. Yeah, this is a good idea. I'll take the cards. And I draw 2.
Yeah.
All right. So he's exhausted.
Yep.
So I played, I moved, I did the evade, and now I will do the grift. -5. I succeed by 1. So I gain 1 resource. Oh, wait a second. I succeed by 0.
Succeed by 0.
Okay. So no resources. However,
But
it doesn't really matter. I will take all 4 clues.
Very nice. My turn?
Yeah.
I will do the orrery objective. We know what year it is now.
Good.
It's the meme of Robin Williams asking what year it is from Jumanji. And then I shove over.
Okay.
Just to stick it in this guy's face.
All right. You want him back?
I'll take him.
Actually, fewest cards in hand is going to be me.
No, come on, dude.
Okay.
I wanted it.
What am I getting rid of here? Probably Dr. Milan. Okay. No, I'm down to 4. I gotta get rid of 2 things.
Another?
Yeah,
that
2
sucks.
things.
Jeez
The
Louise.
persuasion, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
As soon as I get rid of the... Okay, it's fine.
Are
It's
we in
here.
the laboratory?
It's here.
Is he aloof? We have done both of those.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to provide this man with 2 of my damage.
Fantastic.
I don't know if that's necessarily good, but it's a thing I did.
Is it coming from your damage or horror?
It was 1 of each.
Okay. Okay. So we want to kill the victory point 1, and then we'll reevaluate.
Yes, that's correct. I could probably evade mine with a Sparrow Mask. I'm 3 up evading with the Sparrow Mask.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and he doesn't have Hunter. So I guess if the Pitchfork's scary without engaging this guy.
Yeah, but I haven't taken any damage.
That's true, but like I'm gonna be 3 against 4,
Oh, never mind.
right? The Pitchfork is not great against that. Um, okay, okay. I still think I go first. Um, I'm gonna evade my guy using a Sparrow Mask charge. Nope. Goodbye. Stop this. Thank
So,
you.
so hang on a second. Let me go back in time because I wasn't thinking. I was thinking about Monterey Jack. So this is still a it was tested zero, so it's basically I did pass no matter what.
Yes.
But I don't think I got. Yeah, I didn't get any resources from. Okay, fine, fine.
No, you got 0 resources.
Okay, okay,
That's right.
good.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't.
you reconsidered that. Yeah.
Yeah, I really should have committed a card, but it's long gone now.
Yeah. Fair enough. So yeah, I'm gonna Sparrow Mask evade this guy. I'm 3 up. I'm 3 up. -3. He's evaded. So you have both Leo and Lola and your entire health pool. So I probably can just try this with an overpower, eh?
Mm-hmm.
So that would put me at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 against 4 on this Athenian Observer, and that's kind of the same thing. It's 3 up.
Okay.
The -5 is a little scary. The -5 is a little scary. I'm going to commit this old hunting rifle for one more icon to be 4 up. Okay, that's 3 damage to him. Now, how confident are you in dealing 1 to him and then dealing 2 to this guy and then coming to the orrery?
Uh, I don't know. Like we're gonna pass one of these tests. I don't know about all three.
Okay. Does money help you?
Nope.
Does me spending a clue for 3 cards for maybe more icons help you?
Uh, as long as you don't draw your 13th vision. Is it? Did you already discard it this go round or
Yeah,
no?
yeah. It's in my pile.
Okay.
It's pretty low density, but both 13th Vision and Where's Paw would really suck.
Hmm. I don't know because you can't land a punch, right?
No, I can't land a punch right now. There's no way.
Okay.
No. Technically, there is a way. Yeah. Um, if I draw a 0 or sorry, yeah, if I draw a 0, -1, or a +1, then it's no good. No.
Do you just pick up
If
the pitchfork?
if I draw, no, hold on. I'd be 2 against 4.
Uh huh.
If I draw a +1, any of the +1s or zeros, a punch will not kill him. And it will deal you 1 damage. I think that's actually kind of worth it, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Do it.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah, okay, so I'll throw a punch. -2. There we go. Cat. I actually have a +2 and a card draw, and
Perfect.
he's dead.
Okay. Now I feel a little
I
bit better.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that at all.
Okay, so we try this at 5 to 2.
Yeah.
He's dead. And then I play a Holy Rosary. Oh wait, let me get some cards first. 5 to 2, 0, 6 by 3. Hmm. So what are we gonna try to do next? We might end up going back here. It's a test of like 4 or something. Not a terrible idea.
It's not the worst idea. This scientist of Yith is going to ready
Onto one of
one
us.
of us.
I play the Holy Rosary, I think.
Yep.
I've
You
got
need to
2
silver.
more actions. So you want me to try to kill him, I guess. That's what I'm hearing.
Well, I mean, it's he doesn't have retaliate, so uh, there's a world in which I can kill him. It's just a very slow world.
If I walk away, I get a fox mask,
Uh, that doesn't
which,
suck.
yeah, which might be good for finishing this up.
Yeah, that might be good for finishing that up, and just yeah, the +2 is really nice. Also, I have loads of health and sanity right now, so like if killing this guy is something that I have to stand around
Hmm.
punching at him kind of poorly, then I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. I guess there's always the fact that I could just evade him again with the Sparrow Mask
And leave, yeah.
and walk away, and then he'll just
Yeah, yeah. That seems better.
that seems fine. Why don't you just get started towards there? I guess if you only have one action, just stay there and maybe.
I have 2 more
Oh,
actions.
oh, you have two more. Oh my God. Oh,
Yeah.
Leo, man.
I'm gonna I'm gonna move here to get the charge. That's action 3 of 4, and then I think I discard a card to
Yeah,
keep
because you're gonna discard
moving.
during upkeep anyways, right? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And then I just head over.
I forgot how fast you could get there.
It's also a victory point.
Oh yeah, we're doing pretty good on victory. Are these ones worth victory? I don't think they are, right?
I don't think so.
I don't remember off the top of my head, but I just assume not deal with this captive subject at
Yeah.
all. 5 health is just a lot.
It is.
Um, it's just a ton. Okay, that's fine. So he readies onto me, and we upkeep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me.
Oh, here you go.
Okay, he's gonna go. No, 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 no. I think that we're winning this soon enough that one direct horror. I'm feeling confident of shoving him away.
Okay.
I don't think that's a big deal. Okay.
You're more confident than I am in this, but we'll see.
Okay. We will see.
4 of 7. I will take the 2 horror, which is why I have the Holy Rosary and the Leo.
That's right.
Okay.
So he's alert aloof hunter. Well, alert hunter.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he's far enough away that he's not gonna be a problem. Do you want to go first and see if you can't like do this?
Sure. I draw a card first, though.
Yes, right. Before we bother deciding.
Okay. So I need to get. So are you in a position where you could get 10 cards this turn, or do we wait one more?
If I evade him, spend a clue. No, I need to walk away from this guy
Okay.
or
So
kill him.
so what I'm thinking is, if I don't, if we're gonna get out this round, I do the thing. But otherwise, I think we'll run into cruel interrogations and take horror. So I don't want to do that until it's the time to go, because I think I can get all the cards in one go
Okay.
with the 4
Right,
actions.
because you can just do draw two. No, you can do draw three, draw three, draw three, and you're good.
Yep.
Um,
Well, I mean, one of them is going to be a weakness, and I'm also going to take a horror in a second, but let's not talk about that.
okay. I I think that okay. I don't think I can get to 10 this turn because I'm not drawing 3 every time I tap this. I'm only drawing 2. And I only have 3 clues.
Hmm.
So
Are you gonna
I
go
think the
hide?
answer is that I can't get out this turn.
Okay. Are you gonna hide in the orrery? Is that your?
I'm either going to like punch. My turn is going to look something like try a punch. If it misses, do an evade and walk away.
Okay, go for it.
Because I would love for this guy not to hunt into me next turn
Hmm.
and need to worry about it and draw through double attack actions and stuff. Oh yes, and also Yithian presence. Jesus. Um, so should I do that first? I guess. Does it matter?
It doesn't. I'm just gonna try to get these clues. I'll
Okay.
buy one and then probably just commit for the other one.
Okay. Let's just do mine first. So I'm 2 against 4 on a punch, which is not great. Is this a victory location? No. -2. So that fails. But we got to live and learn. So we're 4 against 4. -3. That fails. But we got to live and learn.
Okay.
And we're 0, so he's dead.
Wow. A journey.
A journey indeed. And I'm going to walk over one, and I'm going to draw. Oh shit! Can I even get out next turn? Fuck. Are there no willpower tests? The interview room is the only willpower test I can willingly take. Son of a bitch.
I mean, we might get something off the encounter deck, but
Okay, I'll draw a card. I don't even think I can get out next turn.
ugh.
Is the problem? I'll be at 4.
Do you want to draw with the? Oh, it's only draw two.
That's just it. I mean, I may as well draw 2, right? Like I may as well. It's so I'll draw. I'll draw 2. Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. That's me.
Okay.
Oh, I left a pitchfork behind. Shit. Okay. So hold on. Hold on. Punch. I don't need to be here to not discard cards.
Correct.
I can still be here. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up the pitchfork instead of moving. I think if I draw another copy of this dude, I need to be able to deal with him. Okay.
All right. I got to think this one over myself. So I can buy one clue, but
Maybe we don't worry about the VP.
yeah, but I don't have anything else to do with my turn because if I draw more cards,
Can you do the parlay?
I could, but it's a parlay. I should have kept the well dressed. Oh well. I don't want to do it because I will for sure draw the take a horror and
Oh,
surge,
right, yeah.
and I'm already gonna take a horror from reshuffling in a second.
Right. Yeah, you want to do that on the round. Wait, can you do that on the round that you win?
Mm-hmm.
It's parlay, draw, draw.
Draw, draw, draw.
Oh yes, Leo parlay, draw, draw, draw. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Okay.
So I think I like just throw my face into getting one clue. So we'll use a fox mask. We've got 5 on 4, and I commit this crystalline elder sign to go
7 on 4.
7 on 4. That's good
It's
enough.
not bad.
And then I think I take another one. I'm gonna have to discard. So we'll go up 5. Oh, I don't want to drop a clue though. We'll just do the safe thing. We're just gonna take 3 resources. There you
Okay.
go. Dumb, but it
I
lets
mean,
me
it is
lets
what it
me
is.
buy the clues. So I'll just do that right now.
Okay.
Oh, all right. So this guy moves. We go to upkeep. All right. We
Oh,
can.
I take a horror at the end of the round.
Yep. Okay.
5 out of 7.
I told you.
Okay. All right. You know what? You don't have to rub it in.
Problem with it is that I cannot take draw actions.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, I guess the horror gave me a extra replenish
Mm-hmm.
thing. Um.
So
Okay.
we can do one more
Um.
round.
Yeah. Okay. So my turn is going to look like catching up with you to test off your cruel interrogations.
Sure.
After I've evaded this guy.
Okay.
So I think that's what I have to do. So I'm going to evade this guy with a Sparrow Mask. Just 3 up. Okay. Whew. I'll move 1. Ooh, that doesn't work as nicely as I'd hoped. I'll discard a Stand Together to shove over 1,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll move in with you.
Okay.
I guess I'll have to do that next round, eh? And not draw a Yithian.
Mm. Okay. So next round, can we get out?
Okay,
We have to.
we have to. If we draw an enemy, I can't test off your cruel interrogations.
I mean, I can try
But
this now, right? I'm up two, kind of.
oh right, you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Do it.
Ah, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna take some horror here, but that's all right. No, you're gonna take the. Well, I'm gonna take horror regardless at the end of the round.
Yes.
Um, okay. So
6 on
that
2.
6 on 2.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Do I bother doing it now? This test.
Um, I guess notably, if you fail, take 2 horrors a little scary.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Do you have any combat icons at all?
Nope.
Okay.
I can pass. It's not a. I mean, it's gonna be just the one token, right?
Yeah.
We gotta try it. All right. I mean, the question is, do I do it now or am I scared of the encounter deck?
How much? You have 4 here. You're going to lose 1. I mean, it's a top decked auto failed Rotting Remains, right? That
Hmm.
kills you?
It's gonna kill me one way or another, right? Because I have to take one horror now, which
Yeah, and
kills.
then that leaves you a 3.
Yeah.
So if you top deck an auto failed Rotting Remains, that kills you.
Hmm.
And we haven't seen a Rotting Remains on this shuffle, so like technically that's possible.
Yeah, there's three of them.
There's 3 of them in there.
Oh no.
But
So
also like it's a 3 and 17 plus a 1 and 17 or whatever, right? Or times a 1 and 17.
plus the other
Um,
copies of Cruel Interrogations, which we've only seen one. There's two more, and that's just Surge, take a horror.
yeah, that's right.
Okay, so if I pass the test next round, then I've got three actions to draw. It's always going to draw me three, except for the buried secrets. So I should be okay. I think your side is the iffy side.
I'll be at 6, and all I can do is take. Okay, so there's a lot of things we need to think about, right?
Hmm.
Yithian presence. If we draw a Yithian, I cannot draw up to 10 without leaving the location or killing it. And if I hit one of my weaknesses, I cannot draw up to 10. So I will need to kill myself.
Okay. Do I
And
do I discard two to get rid of this?
Ooh. Okay. How upset would you be taking a mental trauma?
It's only two scenarios left, right? That's not that big of a deal.
Oh man. There's a lot of like contingencies upon contingencies in different directions that I'm having a really hard time wrapping my head around.
I know.
Because I'm going to go up to 6 and I'm going to be able to draw 5 cards next turn.
He
If I
also,
hit both weaknesses, I can't get to 10, and if it's an enemy, I can't do this. Oh, and also okay, also so 12. So I can get to 10 so long as there's not a Yithian at my location.
and if there is, I can take it out first or
And
something.
if there is, you could kill yourself on it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's safe. I don't think you need to do Yithian presence, right? No, hold on. Wait. You could kill yourself by walking away.
Yep.
So I could always okay. I can always get out. You
Okay.
don't have to do this unless we both draw a Yithian.
I think I just play it safe and I don't do the test until we know what we're drawing next turn.
Yeah,
It sucks.
yeah, it sucks, but I think that's probably correct. Because I mean, we're gonna fucking draw 2 cruel interrogations into a rotting remains for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
So I'm gonna just take 4 resources, I guess, right? Nothing else I can do.
uh, yeah, no, that's right.
All right.
This guy hunts over one. I take another horror. This guy readies, and then we upkeep.
I'm gonna kill Lola,
Jesus.
and we don't need this. Well, all right.
Now we know.
Last round. Interesting.
Interesting.
Okay.
Shall I draw? Oh no! So we both hit the
Yep.
guy. I forgot my where's paws already in play. Shall I just draw 5 and help commit into doing this test?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I will first and second action draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yes, 10. Thank you. I guess I do. I wouldn't be able to. Yeah, okay. So I do just draw one more.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So I can commit like a single card to you, basically, because I'm at 10.
Problem is my little ace in the hole here, I cannot play. So
Oh.
so we just take a shot at this, I guess. I've got 4, I've got 7, and we're up
Okay.
5. Okay, we did
Nice.
it. I draw a card.
Let me just put a check mark on this location.
Okay.
Here we go.
And then
We
I
get 6.
spend the clues. So I spend 1 and draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I spend 1 and draw 3. I'm buried, but I have 10 cards.
Immediately advance.
Immediately advance.
Whew. Just wiping the sweat off my forehead.
Like Hank does.
Yes,
I'm
it's
pretty sure I
Friday.
draw 3 on that last one. Even if I didn't, I could have drawn an extra card with a lucky cigarette case. So don't worry about it. Okay.
R1.
Gee.
Oh, that was a little dicey, wasn't it?
Honestly, I don't know how it goes when you play, but that is par for the course for me.
I mean, yes, that's usually about how it goes. I've not had a like party wipe here, and I've not had someone turn into a Yithian.
I've had party
But
wipes twice, and it usually is because of exactly what happened at the beginning. You just sort of dash into the acidic Icar room, and you just take that to
everyone
the
takes 3 horror,
yeah, and you're
and everyone's playing a 4 horror Yithian or a 4 sanity Yithian. Yeah,
exactly.
fair enough.
It happened to me. Happened to me twice. So that was exactly. I mean, I'm so glad I didn't get rid of the Holy Rosary. Right.
Yep, that's that's right. We talked about that a bit, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And then you said, "No, I better get rid of that second fox mask."
Yeah,
That was a good
because
choice.
you can only have one of these in play, and juggling the sanity is way more. And Dr. Milan, we also talked about cutting copy of Dr. Milan.
Yep, and that also wouldn't have been very good.
Oh, okay, we got everything
Wow.
right. Eight
Uh, yeah, we got the six tasks,
and eight VP.
eight VP, eight well, eight in play, and then because of the six tasks, we gain four bonus, right?
Mm-hmm. So there is VP on the Cyclopean Vaults, but I don't think we were really
One
wanted to do this.
discard each non-weakness hand, right? Yeah, that's a really hateful thing to do.
And this
Oh
one,
God, and the Alien Conservatory has that awful test as well.
yep,
It kind of hilariously decreases your maximum hand size value here. So like,
you can go back and forth, sort of.
yeah, it's very that's very weird. Um, because like if you've got an excess of clues, then the ability on repossession can draw you a lot of cards, and then you just walk away.
That's true.
But I don't know. I sure didn't have an excess of clues. I had exactly the amount of clues I needed. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
unfortunate.
I don't think we saw these before, right? They got
No,
discarded.
that's the first dissonant voices we
Yeah.
saw.
I'm
In two player, it's always interesting when this kind of thing happens, where like think about what's left in this encounter deck, right? We have 10 cards in here, we have a number of cards in play,
right.
and 15 cards in the discard pile. Like in a four-player game, we would have gone through the whole deck.
Yeah. Where were the rotting remains? Let's just see. The next card was rotting remains. Another rotting remains. So if we had, I mean, we didn't have another round, but that easily could have been what we got. Ooh.
Oh yeah, no, that would have been nasty.
And then there's the two more cruel interrogations. Yep.
Yeah. So it's just always interesting when like, you're in a lower player count and you're just not seeing all of the encounter cards, so it can feel swingy in some regards, right? In a four-player game, you're just going to get through the deck.
Yep.
And so all of them are going to get drawn. They might not be drawn by the person that it damages the most, but you're going to see them. But like, yeah, we didn't even see dissonant voices until the very last turn, and we drew both. Kind of weird.
And your Where's Paw also discarded some things.
Oh, that's right. The Where's Paw discarded stuff too. So we did even get through it a little tiny bit faster because of that. I forgot the Where's Paw was already in play. So it kind of fixed some of that math that I was worried
Oh,
about
yeah, the extra weakness, right.
because I had counted two, but I forgot that was in play.
All right. We
Um,
must spend our provisions. We do. We use the medicine to cure my poison. And then we both have blankets, so that's all good. And we have 12 XP to spend. Cool. That's a lot of XP for a CPA, right?
yes, that is a lot. 12?
12.
I didn't even exile my cherished keepsake.
I wish I could have played it.
Oh my
Oh,
god, I know. I was sitting here like, can I just give this to him?
Bob Jenkins, where are you?
Yeah.
It's a.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think? This was a very challenging play. Like, I had a lot of stuff that I wanted to be able to do, but the cards were like I wanted enemies around, and then they were popping up, and then they weren't. I thought
I,
that.
I find that this scenario is a lot more challenging with a restricted card pool, just in general. Like you just have so your options for getting more icons on your cards is worse,
Hmm.
just across the board, and so it's just hard. That was a particularly difficult run of it, though. I think.
Yeah, and we
We
still
also like did a very good job of catching our auto fails up with our elder
we
signs.
really did.
Um,
I think the
so
fact that it just churns you through your deck too is tough. Like you do see your good cards, but you also want to hold on to them for when you need them, and you don't get the opportunity to choose. Oh yeah, this is going to be useful next turn, right?
Yeah. In the first pass of my deck, I drew a lot of my weapons very early, and I was forced to get rid of them. I was forced kind of to get rid of one of my hunting rifles,
Mm-hmm.
one of my derringers. I think I ended up losing the other derringer as well. Like I really only played the old hunting rifle and the pitchfork, right? Oh no, I did play a derringer and shoot through it, didn't I?
Did you? I thought you decided not to.
No, I'm thinking about when I flip flopped on which one I was going to play. So yeah, I was kind of forced to discard my derringers, and so I only ever played the old hunting rifle and the pitchfork, and otherwise I was just kind of managing the encounter deck and providing icons to you. Right? I did like one successful investigate on your
Yep.
buried secrets,
Yep.
and not for a lack of icons. Like I've got the glories, and I had the look what I found, but I think I drew all my strong armed, most of my weapons, and both of my glories in my top 8 cards. Like,
Wow.
so once I was through the rest of my deck, it was just not much else aside from some like crummy icons on, you know, a second copy of Granny or a stray cat or whatever.
I think the tough part, especially with the CPA pool, is going from 5 to 2 combat.
Yeah, I don't think there is a way for me to get any more combat in uh Hank. And it's one of those things where like I'm trying to to a certain extent I don't want to make it I don't want to just have what am I trying to say? If I go really hard on my commits, on my icons, am I even am I hamstringing my ability to be able to help otherwise?
Mm-hmm.
Um and like maybe there's an argument that I should have had chainsaw, right? A three icon like doing getting a +6 by committing the chainsaw, that's probably worth 4 XP. Um to make sure that an old hunting rifle lands properly.
Yeah.
But also, like, I've got the Live and Learns, I've got the Eucatastrophes, I've got the Strong Arms. I thought I could make it through with it, and, you know, we did. We got there. Um, the Sparrow Mask is really nice for getting an evade off on those really easy guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those Scientists of Yeth are very easy to get away from with that. So it seems like I had, like, just the right amount of stuff to constantly be able to eke by.
I don't know if we get
Um,
through without the bullwhip.
no, the Bullwhip is so choice, man. That card is incredible. Um,
There was that tight spot where we were stuck here, drawing the other Yithian
yep.
observer.
hmm and that totally saved us on it, like 100%.
I think I also grifted or parlayed in some way one of the other enemies, and we got the clues off the connecting location, right?
Yep, that's right.
Actually, happened
I
twice.
wonder
I got
if
the off of the Yithian orrery when we dropped 4 clues there.
yeah, that was pretty brutal.
Ugh.
I wonder if a good card to have taken would have been Dumb Luck, level 2,
Mm-hmm.
to shove enemies onto the bottom of the encounter deck, just because of how tricky they can be to deal with. They've got quite high combat values and like moderate health. Um, I will say though, like if I had gotten a strong armed and a pitchfork out, uh, the Athene observers would have been a lot different,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right? Miss with a pitchfork, live and learn, commit strong arms. Like that guy's dead, right?
You did use it
Um,
on what? Was it just a
I
punch?
used one of them on a test. I don't remember what. I think I gave it to a punch. Yeah, the first time I had to commit them to punches against that the first time I hit Where's Paw.
That's right. Yeah, that stupid scientist or scholar
Yep.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, these guys, the
Mm-hmm.
scholar from Yeth.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think it's kind of funny. You know, one of the things that Arkham always does really well is the emergent narrative,
Mm-hmm.
and the idea of Hank like getting teleported to this other body that he's so unfamiliar with and having like a serious, oh my god, am I ever gonna find my dad moment, right? Like, because he's already he's a simple guy. He's got a big heart. He's trying to help people, and I think it's really interesting that like he ends up in this other world and he's like, holy shit, the biggest thing I'm most concerned about is my fucking dad. I need to get out of here. I need to kill these guys to get out of here.
And these guys who are holding a Q-tip, they're the ones who took.
Yeah, they're the ones who took him. I gotta say, this is probably the worst Yithian art in the game.
That's terrible.
It's. I feel like this art would be well served by it being a bit less zoomed in.
Yes, I was just gonna say that. Like, what is there a panel there? What's going on? I don't know.
Yeah. Um, Not that Captive Subjects is a particularly good piece of art. It's kind of goofy, but
Yeah.
of all the Yithians, this one is like the most viscerally gross, I guess. Like this Yithian's got the bug eyes and the tentacles and the claw, and it's like, okay, sure, he's kind of scaly looking, and
Uh-huh.
then this other guy's turned away, but like you can tell that he's just like kind of tubey. But like this guy is like a writhing mass of flesh in addition to all that. And it's just gross.
Oh man. So I know we are playing with a limited card pool, and there's just like I kind of wish I could take perception level 2. Of course, I just can't anyway with parallel Monterey Jack, but this is a tough scenario trying to use everything that you've got. And I know looking at the difficulties of the test, sometimes they're easy, but sometimes a difficulty 4 or 5 on the encounter cards is really tricky to try to pass when you're not really using your ability, right?
That's right. That's right. Um, yeah, no, it's tough. I think that I actually, I mean, I gotta check, but like, I don't know how many cards I even have available to me with more than one combat icon. There's Overpower.
Overpower, and that's kind
There's
of it.
Oops level 0, which is like an atrocious card.
Is it even in the card pool? It's in the Stella
It's
deck.
in Stella's deck, yeah.
They should have put
And
the
then
level
there's
2
Counterpunch.
version.
She should have gotten the level 2 version. Because the level 0 version is just like a joke. You know, dealing it to a different enemy at your location is just, it's too niche for what it's doing.
Dream Eaters, and that's about it.
Yeah. Um, but then Counterpunch, which I have one of, so I could have had a second Counterpunch
Hmm.
for two combat icons, and then the Chainsaw. Those are the only things that have more than one combat icon. So I was never going to be amazing at combat in this scenario, which is why I wanted the old hunting rifle with the +3 combat on it. Right, at least that gets me to 5.
Right, right. And with Granny, you're kind of covering another token.
Kind of at 6, and then I've got a couple of single icons that could get me to 7. Right. Um, it's a very good thing that you had your whip.
Yeah.
That's for dang sure.
It's funny. I saw my lockpicks a few times through the cycle, but I never. Well, I mean, I had some money problems again, but uh, I don't know. Like, I mean, certainly I'm spending money on Lola. I could just not do that if I felt like it. But I think the action compression is better when you can get a clue without spending any actions, right?
That's right.
Uh, but even with the lockpicks, it would have been better. It would have been at maybe 7 at some point or 8, but I don't think I felt like the basic investigates I was failing.
I mean, I think you auto failed like one.
Right, right, that kind of
Right?
stuff.
Like it wasn't much. It really wasn't much.
So I was just deathly afraid of the encounter deck. I know it's too
And
late
like,
now, but
fine, right? Like
yeah, I mean that's the
that,
game. But
well, that's the game, but that's the scenario in particular,
indeed,
really. Like,
I'm thinking like obviously in hindsight, but Alter Fate in the card pool would have been helpful for getting rid of the.
yes, there was a point in this scenario where I was thinking to myself, man, if I had not pitched that pitchfork and kept and had these strong arms available and I'd be able to deal 4 damage, that would be huge.
Mhm.
And if I had spent XP at some point in this campaign on Alter Fates, that would be huge. Getting rid of locked doors, getting rid of the Ithian presence or the cruel interrogations, just would have been really good.
Yeah, hang on to those for actionless discarding of those cards. I forgot about the locked door. That was a funny interaction with the buried secrets, right?
That was a terrible interaction with the buried secrets.
What, what about your 13th vision, Granny,
13th,
or
oh my
whatever the other
god.
thing was?
The 13th Vision, Unexpected Courage, Granny Orn synergy combo. I might get a second copy of Unexpected Courage if this keeps happening. I don't think in my wildest dreams I could have imagined that going off. But man, that was too funny.
And
Oh
no
my god.
consequences for the discard the top cards of your deck because you didn't fail by zero or more than zero.
Yeah, yeah. And no, so it's like the perfect confluence of all these things that all go off. And it's like, yeah, I failed by zero. I failed by zero. And so I get this back to my hand. It's like, what? What's happening?
I don't know.
So, upgrades.
Hmm.
How have I gotten this far without a backpack in my deck? What is wrong with me? Oh
I,
my god.
I'm going to look forward to getting my action and resources for playing these stupid charms from my deck.
Yeah, that's going to be really nice to go back to after this.
I don't know what
I
else
think
I do. Another Relic Hunter,
two
maybe?
stray cats for backpack is pretty good.
Yeah, that seems right. So you've got beta for the charisma slot basically all the time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The other thing that I could do is like try to pick up Aquinas, but that
Hmm.
might not be necessary.
Yeah, the next one is a little bit of a war attrition with the health and sanity, but I don't think the enemies are going to be a big problem. We don't have much vengeance. We only have 11 or 9. I think we only have 9.
You only have 9. Yeah.
So I think we have plenty of time before the Harbinger and or Yig show up. So I'm not so concerned about that.
Yeah, no, that's a really good point. Um, and then going back to Alter Fate, I don't think that even really helps. Like there's the
Deep Dark, that's
uh,
about it, I think.
Deep Dark, right? Deep Dark is what I was thinking of. I was thinking of the what's it called? I was thinking of the cave in from Heart of the Elders Be, but that's not here.
Right. Yeah, that one's not in there.
Um, yeah, I don't think that one's particularly helpful. I could be wrong. If I could find room for a second counterpunch, that'd be really nice. And otherwise, like maybe I pick up a chainsaw
Hmm.
as just like one more weapon. That wouldn't be bad, but it's definitely getting to a point where I have a lot of cards and they're all good.
Right? That's how I felt discarding all these stupid cards going through. I could maybe
There's
drop a few things, but I think just loading up on Charisma and Relic Hunter gets me Leo and Lola and Dr. Milan in play, which seems good.
Yeah, that does seem good. There's always an awkward point in campaigns where like you have some level 0 cards that are just kind of like essential to what you're trying to do. Like Glory draws me cards after I kill enemies. I kind of need that. There's nothing I can spend XP on that lets me do that.
Hmm.
Live and Learn lets me retry tests and kind of, in a way, it gives you action compression. It also gives you extra ammo in your Derringer, kind of, and it lets you shoot through your old hunting rifle jamming, right?
Yeah.
Again, and my pitchfork is only +1, so trying it again with another +2 on top of that, really good. There's not really anything that I can replace that card with that does that. Um, Stand Together, right? Like it just keeps going with that. I could buy level 2 emergency cash, but like I think that Stand Together serves you better than an upgraded emergency cash would serve me.
I agree.
Um, yes, you agree. Very,
Hey,
very.
when I draw the devil in my opening hand again, we'll all be happy to have the extra 2 resources.
Yeah, that's just it. So, and then like I could look at quick learners, but like, do I really want to give myself +2 difficulty in my first test every turn?
No, and especially when you're dealing with enemies, it's not a great idea without
That's that. Yeah,
oops
exactly.
or dumb luck, right?
Yeah. With the Live and Learn, the Eucatastrophe, well, okay, maybe you could try it, but
Yeah,
why?
right,
Why do that for a -2 at the end of the turn where that's really only going to ever be used for making your look what I found get to 5 shroud,
right.
right? It's not necessary.
Hmm.
Um, so I don't know what to spend 12 XP on. It's a lot. It's just a lot.
It is. Yeah, and
Lucky's
Lucky
maybe.
Three. That's kind of the only other thing.
Yeah, and maybe Lucky 3 does fill in that role of live and learn.
Hmm.
Um, maybe. While I have the Eucatastrophe and the strong armed, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I, I think my deck is just going to run nicer when I have that extra play and yeah, the play, the resources, because even with the extra hot streak, I was burning through them, I think. Plus, there was a couple of choke points where I needed to play the double and the bullwhip to get you kind of out of the tough spot.
Yeah, the I'm just blown away by the bullwhip, man. It's so good. Oh my gosh.
It's maybe too good, but actually all the advanced cards I think are quite strong. Roland's gun is really good. It gives you +4.
Oh yeah, no, Roland's gun is like astonishingly good for a one-handed weapon.
Hmm.
Wendy's amulet is a very unassuming upgrade, but holy shit, not needing to worry about the order of the discard pile, just from like a am I discarding things in the right order
Right?
gameplay management perspective is worth it, but like also I don't know, that's stupid good, right?
Yeah.
Um, Agnes's is really strong, like obviously. Daisy's tote bag gives you basically a bunch of fast play actions. I think it's really good personally. I really like the upgraded tote bag.
Hmm. I think Skids is
Um,
fine. It lets you play it during other windows than you normally would have, and then you get to get a free move or two, I think.
yeah, On the Lamb is a very weird card to begin with because like it originally just until end of round non-elite enemies can't attack you. Play after your turn begins.
Hmm.
But then the upgrade is play during any window, and then until the end of the round, the non-elite enemies can't attack you. And then at the end of the round, you can disengage from each engaged enemy and move up to 2 locations away. So like, it just adds a lot to how the card works
Hmm.
in a really strong way. Um, and also, it just gives it that extra icon, which is always really good.
Yeah.
Um, on the Lamb. Oh wait, does it give it an extra icon? Is
I'm
on
sh-
Lamb already that many
it
icons?
has a lot already for sure, but
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't actually add any icons. But I
huh,
mean, it's a three intellect, 3 agility, right?
man,
Um,
that's really
1
good.
intellect, 2 agility, 2 wild. But it definitely gets a lot better as well. Maybe not quite as better as the other ones, but it's still better. Um,
Speaking of rogue cards, though, Sure Gamble, I loved having this in my hand. It was really good.
yeah, did you have that for a lot of tests?
Every time that I was like, I don't know, I'm going up one, it just means that the zero, right, I pass anyway.
Yep.
And then anything negative, I pass.
Yep. Um,
I only needed to
yeah,
play
no,
it
sure,
once.
sure. Gamble's just. I mean, sure, Gamble is just lucky, right? Like
Hmm.
it's.
It's kind of unbounded lucky, except for you just can't take the test down.
That's it. That's it. Right. The only reason you only can't take it down, and like sure, lucky 3, you can take that down, right? But like, how often are you taking a test down actively, anyways?
Maybe this
Um,
scenario.
yeah, I guess that's fair. But I guess the point is that like sure gamble, even if you're down, you can still use it on a -5 and pass.
Hmm.
Um,
It was really
but
good with
if
the
you're
bullwhip because I was basically getting up to 5, and that seemed there's no difficulty that's more than 4. So
That's right. Yeah. So
cool.
like I said, I like this scenario. It's just there's so much to it that it almost always goes like this. I don't think I've ever had it end not quite. I've had it end on like turn 5 or turn 4 before,
Hmm.
right? Or sorry, 5 or 4 Doom, but it's still usually like just barely getting the 6th one and being like, okay, now we need to get out, or abandoning the 6th one and getting out very very late. Um,
Yeah.
I think that City of Archives suffers a little bit just from how many difficult mechanical things are already happening in the campaign, like the token bag distribution and the accumulation of trauma and all that stuff. That the gimmick of the skill card stuff is just like one. It's more like this. I think it's more of a straw that broke the camel's back thing than like uniquely challenging. Aside from the face check,
Yeah. I mean,
you know.
the first time you play this, I think it's going to give people a bad taste in their mouth, right? You're like, what am I doing here with this deck that doesn't function?
My deck that doesn't function, this map that's fucking enormous that I need to explore, and
And
these
then you,
objectives that I don't know where they necessarily are until I've done the exploration.
and then when
Um,
I, finish up and, either die or whatever, that's the end of the campaign, right?
yeah, yeah. So yeah, on a face check, it is particularly punishing, but also like on a face check, you probably also have quite a bit of trauma going into this,
Mm-hmm.
right? Um, and so that just makes it even crazier. Um,
I think
and I
it's
think that if it weren't for some of like if this was a -4 instead of a -5, your bag distribution is not quite as scary. Um, what would it be? What would it be like? It would be like this or something,
yeah.
right? Um, and it's just kind of like I don't know. This looks like a very normal bag if this is a -4, right?
Do you remember when I said I just don't draw the -5 and you shut
And
your
then you drew
eyes?
the -5. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Very
thanks
typical City of
TFA.
Archives. I don't know. I enjoy playing it. I enjoy the fact that we're two very experienced players and we still weren't just like had to sit down and think about it a lot. I enjoy that.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd enjoy this on hard though. I'll tell you that much.
Well, I don't. I've not tried.
No, I enjoyed Edge of the Earth a lot on hard, and I personally think that Edge of the Earth is a relatively easy campaign. Uh, and I even with that, I took like Cyclopean Hammer and stuff to fight. So
What is
I
wrong with
can't.
these tokens? -2 on the skull, but if you have 5 or more cards in your hand, you just fail.
Yeah,
You pull Elder Thing or Cultist, you just drop a clue.
for each point you fail by.
Mm-hmm.
See, I this is why I like standard and just like trying not to play the absolute most busted stuff because I like that difficulty level of like playing an okay deck on standard or like an okay to good range deck, a fair, what I call a fair deck.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
This is a nightmare, dude.
Like why there's just too many pressure points already. Like why do we need to draw a token and then dump your
Oh,
whole hand, right?
dude, the -2 place a clue on your location elder thing is a nightmare.
You'll never get through this one with victory points.
No, but I mean, I guess that is kind of the conceit of hard is like you're gonna have to give up a victory point here or there. But
Yeah.
Jesus, that is just brutal.
I mean that's where you do
Oh,
play things like counterspell,
yeah.
catastrophe.
Well, and especially for this campaign, right? There's quite a lot of placing a doom on your location. I think does that happen in Doom? That happens in like the grand finale
Heart of
where the
Elders
elder
too.
thing just yeah. So there's definitely sealing as well, right? Like I know a lot of people don't play many of the seal cards, but like if you can seal that elder thing, that's or the skull, you feel pretty nice about that.
And that's something I could do. I could pick up the Chthonian Stone now if I so choose, but yeah, I'll think about that.
Chthonian stone. Oh God, how do you spell Chthonian? CHTH.
CHTH. Maybe it's
I've never. You know what? I don't think I've ever used the upgraded one, or if I did, I played it in Akachi like once.
right because it has charges.
Yeah, and
That
it's actually just the upgrade is like insanely better than the original.
what is it?
The original just like gets discarded right away, doesn't it? Or does it return to your hand?
Returns your
Yeah.
hand. Yeah.
After you reveal an auto fail, returns your hand. And this one is after you reveal an auto fail, remove a charge, and you get 3 charges of it. So like it's like the lockpicks up quality of life upgrade, right?
Hmm.
But it's for getting rid of tokens that are hateful.
I could
So
do it. It's cursed or blessed. Cursed, right?
it's cursed and it's a relic even.
Yeah. So I could stick it in my non-existent occult reliquary slot.
Oh, that's interesting. All right. I think we've rambled on
Yeah,
long
we
enough.
definitely have. This was fun though. I mean, again, it was a brain burner for me, but I'm glad we got through the whole thing. It's we took a little bit of gamble, but
Yeah.
seems good. Thanks for watching. Maybe there actually is going to be some editing here. Maybe not, but we'll see. Next one we get to go to Depths of Joth. We don't die. We actually get to play more of the campaign. So,
Woo!
all right. Bye now.
Right.